What's fucking good, yo? Engine's done. Basically done. Like, actually, 99% done. I got the turbo lines in, and as you can see, everything's put back together since the last time you saw it. The last time you saw it, we took the head off. I put the head back on and went ahead and resealed everything. It was a straightforward process. Nothing you need to really see, but I got the head back on. All the pulleys are on. Everything's placed well. New alternator. Oh yeah, and the piece that I was talking about right here, the excessive intake manifold. Sick ass manifold because it deletes all that nest that you don't need. One thing like that, if you're running this manifold and you're thinking about still running your idle air control valve, you do have to buy this other plate. And right here you have these little fittings. You could use either one of these fittings for, you use one for the brake booster. I believe this is the one that I'm going to use for the brake booster, and this one's going to be for the idle air control valve. And they actually sell a plate. I'll throw a picture up right here. They sell a plate that attaches to the back of your idle air control valve right here. And then you're all set, and then you can plug everything up. And that's how that would work. I'm still running the stock throttle body. And because I mean, I really don't see no need to upgrade. This thing's probably not going to push any more than 300 horsepower, which is actually way too much to be running at all on the stock block and stock internals and everything like that. So I'm probably like, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't even make 300 with the stock internals. And especially on, because I'm only going to be running 10 pounds of boost. But I got all the accessories on, AC. I'm still actually going to be running AC, and I got a new power steering pump. And if you are switching to single cam, these are different. The brackets are all different, so you can't use the single cam one. And as you can see, I got the valve cover painted, and man, oh man, does this shit look great. Watch this. I just gotta shine a little bit of light on it. It's a whole different color. Oh shit. It's a whole different vibe. I hope it freaking focuses. It's a lot more like pinkish on the camera, but I'm telling you, you see this thing in person, it's like a candy red. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up some pictures on the screen right now. But yeah, I mean, I'm still going to be running distributor. If I go more power, I'll switch to coil packs. But running the S13 distributor with the external coil, which I'm going to need to be getting soon. And you guys already know the turbo setup. So bottom mount turbo, T28. And yeah, we're really all set. But the reason why we're recording today is because, yo, big shout out to Nice Time Racing on Instagram. I'm gonna throw up their page right here. They make these amazing lines. This whole kit actually for the T28 on the KAs. So everything is all set. Since I'm actually not gonna be running a heater, because I really don't deem it necessary for this car, especially because I live in California. It's hot as fuck already. So we're gonna be utilizing this and this for the coolant feed and return on the T28, because if you didn't know, the T28s are water cooled. So we're gonna be using those two spots. And then if you guys already know how to run the oil, a lot of people use sandwich plate, but I have a sandwich plate, but I don't think I'm actually gonna be using that. I think I'm gonna be using that for some other things. I still can, but right here under the fuel pressure sensor, there is a little spot that you can tap into that we're just going to run the feed to. So that's the feed. We're going to be running from there up to the top of the turbo. You see, if you do not have a restrictor, 100% you need to get a restrictor, because the ball bearing turbos need to be restricted in the amount of oil that they get. But yeah, we'll just, and we're actually going to be using this is obviously going to be the return. So I have a return line that's going to go tap into here at the top of the oil pan, so it just drips down like how it should. But man, this thing's coming together. I'm just gonna go ahead and probably play. Well, let me unpackage all this stuff for you so you guys actually see what I have here. Alright, so these are the lines that I'm gonna be using. This is I believe these are coolant, and this one, or these two are coolant, this one and this one, and this one's oil, I believe, with this one. This is going to be the drain one. So this is going to be the drain line. I just fitted it up just to see how fitment would work, but I do need to weld the return right here. I'm just going to end up, this is actually like the little fitting that they give you. Alright, sweet. So this is like the little fitting that they gave you. I just slapped it on there just to see where it would be, where I would ideally want to locate it. This is going to be the return bung. I'm going to place that right there. You want it at the highest point. So I'm going to, when my dad's actually going to take it to the shop, he's going to weld it. He's going to put it right there. And this will be able to, the return will be plumbed pretty well. And it comes with the gasket and everything you need to place it up here on the turbo. So I'm just going to slap on the rest of the lines, see how they fit. That one's not going to be on until maybe tomorrow afternoon, maybe, after my dad comes back. He's going to take the oil pan, do everything he needs to do, and that'll be plumbed up, and then after that we can basically put it in the car. All you need to do to the engine is change out the rear main seal and seal up the oil pan again, and I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, I do need to get that bracket for the idle air control valve, so I can actually still run an idle air control valve. And then we can throw it in the car, plumb everything up. And then we need to get to the harness and the ECU. And then we get to tune the damn thing and fucking finally drive it, yo. I'm mad excited. Because I mean, look at that thing. That thing's gonna be in one of the in my opinion, one of the cleanest hatches in the Bay Area. And I mean, what more could I ask for? Ka24de-T. It's gonna be running 10 psi. I'm saying, take your guesses in the comments how much power you think it's gonna make. I'm hoping for around 275. 275. I'm gonna be very happy with it, and I wouldn't really want to touch it from there. And hopefully it's like reliable, like it's safe, it's gonna feel good, like it's drivable. That's what I really want. But I mean, if it gets 250, I'm still happy with that too. If it's not getting, if it's under 200, I'm gonna be very disappointed. And there's definitely gonna be probably something wrong with the engine. Hopefully not. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. But yeah, this thing's gonna be running pretty soon. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on the lines. You guys enjoy this montage. This is the old restrictor valve. I'm not going to be using that. We're going to be using the one that they give us. This gold one. Bigger line size too. I'm gonna have to take off the whole fucking bracket for the goddamn alternator because I can't get to that spot that I need to put that fitting in. The fuck? Alright, well that part of the oil feed portion is just stripping. I'm gonna have to get more tools tomorrow and try to get it out. But as of right now, we'll just probably just throw in the coolant lines, but like this right here. That portion right there is kind of being a bitch. It's not really wanting to come out, and it's just stripping. I mean, this thing is probably just 30 years old and seized and everything, so we'll try to attempt to get it out. If not, I'll probably just use one of these, one of the feeds off of the sandwich plate, but we'll see. I don't really want to use the feed off the sandwich plate when I could just use that, but I mean, I'll try to pop it out and see what happens. But let's just put on the coolant lines. Probably gonna start from this side since the engine's tilted this way, but from right here and right here. So we'll just do that real quick. This is going in the trash, and I'll show you guys the plate that we're actually going to be using. Here's the nice ass piece from the kit. Again, you do not need to run this. I think they have like a separate kit if you are running with the heater, but since I'm not running heater, we're going to be utilizing this portion. And it should fit right up. There you go. Fits right up. final two fittings on the turbo with crush washers. You see it. Yumps. Put this baby on like that. I think they're both the same. Yeah, they're both the same. Alright, lines are all fitted up. I got that wrench out. That shit was a bitch, but lines are all fitted out. All the cooling lines are plumbed. These ones are good. These ones are good. And everything into all the turbo lines are good. Literally just need to plug in the oil ones because that's the ones that I'm having trouble putting on. Tomorrow my dad's taking this oil pan out. And well, I'm gonna take it out tonight and I'm gonna have him weld this bung onto it. But then we'll have everything plumbed tomorrow, and then I'll probably take this thing off the stand and finally do the rim rain seal, put the clutch on, maybe the transmission. Oh, and I'm gonna, because the transmission is still actually in the car, so I'll pull the transmission out of the car, we'll mock it up to the engine, we'll slide everything in as one, and we should be set, all good to go. Have it in the car, not have it in my garage anymore, and actually put some oil in it and stuff, and we'll be able to crank it up. And as soon as I get my harness and my ECU, which are like the most expensive things on my list right now, this is gonna be tough. It might be sitting again for a little bit, but I mean, not like it has been sitting for a while now, but I mean, nonetheless, this thing's finished. You guys haven't seen my intercooler. I actually got a new intercooler. It's actually all up here, but I'm not gonna bother. I'll show you guys tomorrow. Intercooler's in here. It's a new ISR kit. All my stuff, the gauges, the pods, everything. More of the pieces. And I'm actually gonna be running the Z32 MAF, which is what I got right here. Z32 MAF sensor. And that. But yeah, we'll be able to hopefully pop this. Where is it? Oh, it's on the other side. Should be able to pop this little thing right here and then put a fitting there and finally have the oil all finished up. But yeah, I mean, we're all done here, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow when I actually got the oil pan all welded, got the bung welded up on the oil pan, and we're all set to go. So I'll catch you guys later.